Well, hello everybody. Guess where we're at today? First hike of 2022. Heading on out to a trail called Bird Knob Trail. It's west of Luray. Looks like it's going to be a wonderful day for February. I guess they're talking somewhere in the high 60s. So, it ought to be an interesting day. About an 8-miler, maybe a little bit more. If I decide to do Big Mountain at the same time, I can do that. That would make it more like a 9.5, 10-mile day. And, well, we'll see how we feel. Get back to you here shortly. All right, I think we've got pretty much saddled up and ready to go. Tighten up this load liver just a little bit. Yeah. So as I was saying, we're just west of Luray. We're at, the start point here is at the Massanutten, old Massanutten Visitor Center. Give me a sec. So that building right there is the old Massanutten Visitor Center. It's been closed for years. And if you look out that away, you'll be looking at 340. I'm sorry, 211. 211. So, there you be. So, let's get this day on the way. It's absolutely gorgeous out. It's maybe 9:15. It's almost like a spring day. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how freaking warm it is. And I'm sure it's only going to get better as the day gets longer. That sun is up there. Oh yeah. So here we go. We're gonna do the Bird Knob Trail today. Looks like we're coming up on our first little sign. Let us know what we're doing. There's a couple of connector trails to get to the Bird Knob Trail. So, as you can see. All right, let's get on our way. As you can see, it's a real tough trail. Pavement, for crying out loud. But this is leading us down to where we're actually going to hook up with the Massanutten trailhead. Little signs along the way talking about the different trees and such that you'll find out here in the Massanutten mountain range. All right, get back to you. Well, certainly didn't take long to get a view. Yeah, we're up there. Very pretty. Looks like they're developing this area here. I don't know, hard to say. If I didn't know any better, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, this little access road goes on further up the mountain, like I will be. Although I'll be doing it by the trail, not by the road. And, yeah. I don't know. Take a look inside. Who knows? Some kind of maybe a little office? I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, so we turned on to Massanutten Orange Blaze Trail, and quite interesting. Big old rocks up above. So who knows? Anyway, let's keep getting on. So if you can't hear it, it's definitely getting a little windy. Thought initially I would peel off the R1, but no, not so much. As warm as it was down below, I'd say it's probably about 10 degrees cooler up here. So, alright, nice little view by the way. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. You can barely see it probably. I do believe that's 211 down there. This should give you some kind of perspective how high up we are going. Yes indeed. That'd be all downhill, folks. Yeah. All right, we got there. On to the tough part. Look at the orange blazes and where they go. Yep, that's where we're heading. Yes, sirree. Let's go have some fun. Right. There's just a few boulders up here. Couple. I don't know. Plenty of liking. You liking it? Anyway, from where I stand, 360. Yeah, we came up there. So right around that tree to the right is a trail. And of course, more rocks. I'm liking it. I must be delirious. There you go. That's the way we're heading. There we are. Looking back to the east. Shenandoah. Yeah, skyline way out there. Yep. That's a good thing about climbing a mountain. You get to see way out. All right, let's go get some more of these. Back to the rocks. Yeah, we're up there. We're way up there. Nice breeze, especially after that climb. But yeah, I gotta tell you, right there. And we came up like right down in there. So maybe from above. So if you look at center of the screen, straight on down, that's 211. That gives you some kind of idea. Let's zoom one more here. Yeah, there we go. So it's about 3 times zoom. Yeah. So, and when you consider the fact where I started was right at 211. So, tells you what kind of climb we got going ahead of us. All right. So, aside from the fact that it's straight up right from the get-go, this seems to add to our pleasure. This is the second rock crossing. Yeah, I mean, it's not rock bouldering. It's just rock hopping a little bit. No big deal. You can see the trail here, and it kind of wraps around the rocks and stuff. Not a lot of real heavy work, I guess you could say, arms and legs kind of thing. Mostly just the legs. All right, there you go. All right, all that climbing, I think it was worth it. Yes, indeed. You're looking out towards the Shenandoah New Market area. So, if I'm not mistaken, highway down below. Let's zoom in just a little bit. That little highway down below leads into New Market, if I'm not mistaken. 211. So, yeah. Couldn't ask for a better view. Let's try it from another angle. This is off to the right of my last shot. Yeah, this is what's all about capturing views. Yeah, because there's plenty of them. I'm hoping I hold that camera steady enough. A little awkward where I'm standing, which is on these boulders. Let me zoom back in. Geez, didn't realize I had to zoom. There we go. That's better. So, easy. Slow her down just a little bit. So, view spot of the day so far. For those of you that are wondering, yeah, we're up there. Yeah, that should give you some idea. Gotta love it. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see if we can find another one. You you can always tell when you're at the top of a mountain, because then it gets real easy. At least until the next mountain. But there you be, walking the ridge. So, we've gone maybe 20 yards. Yeah, look at this one. I think this might even be better. Yeah. Come with me. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd say that's a pretty gosh darn good view. Gorgeous day. This is February. Of course, they are calling for snow tomorrow. Not much, a couple inches, if that. I don't know. I haven't seen a report this morning. Didn't want to look at it. Just wanted to know that today was going to be nice. And it is. Yes, indeed. This is going to be a picture. Yeah, absolutely. So that's where I was standing with the last clip. Just before. Yep. Standing right there on those rocks. And you can see. Yep. Indeed. Let's take a walk back over. See if we can zoom out a little bit. Catch the mountains way out there. Yeah. Let's do that. Maxed. Yeah. It's a sight to behold. I think we got one more spot that we could take a shot at, and then it's a ridge walk, supposedly to a nice pond called Emerald Pond. Looking to see that one. Here the water's green, not because of algae. All right, got some hikers coming on up. Let them enjoy the view. I had to do it. Yep. Boy, I look tired. Unbelievable. Look at that beard. Yeesh. But there you be. So, as I said, we're walking the ridge now, on our way to Emerald Pond. I'm only about a mile and a half in, so we got some hiking to do yet. Like I said, it's supposed to be an 8.5, somewhere in there, 8.3 I think, if you do the full loop. And I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. And now, take a look at this trail. Oops, let's not lose you. This is pretty much the terrain. As you can see, it's a little rocky. No big deal. A lot of pine needles. An occasional up. Nothing to speak of. So pretty easy walking. So maybe we'll make up some ground here and see what kind of day. I just saw a weather alert come on up, 1 to 3 tonight. So I guess I picked the right day to come on up. All right, we'll get back to you. So there you go. That's a trail. Way down there. By the way, I'm not sure that I mentioned it earlier or not. So we're on a Massanutten trail right now. It's orange blazed. We'll eventually get up to Bird Knob Trail, but yeah, just so you know, I don't know. Maybe I did mention it, maybe I didn't, but if I didn't, I did now. All right, onward and upward. Well, no, onward and flatward. Here we are. We finally got to the split. Yeah, there's a couple miles. So we're off and on our way. And by the way, we go to All White Blaze here. All right, trail veers off to the right. There is another trail that goes off to the left. That's the Massanutten Trail. So anyway, let's get moving. Again, we're still ridge running. So you can see, very easy terrain. It took me, maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more, hour and 15 minutes to do the first 1.5 miles. And I'm already 2 miles in after I got up to the top of the mountain. So it doesn't take much. Once you hit the top, it's hitting the top that's the trick. Well, there we go. Thought I'd give you a little bit of a view, not of my mug, but of the trail as I'm walking along. This is obviously behind me. So as you can tell, it's pretty flat. It's not really all that difficult. I'm just kind of breezing through, really. Looking forward to going back to those rocks again, because I was liking it. Let me flip you around. So now that you don't have to look at me, you can see it's pretty smooth sailing here. This is what you hope for when you hit the top of a mountain. It's a good ridge walk, because quite honestly, after humping up for a while, the break is wonderful. So yeah, so we're kind of like in the mountain laurel and pine trees. That's pretty much all it's been since the view spot. And well, let's just get to hiking here, and we'll give you a few more shots a little later. You know, not too many people would appreciate the green tunnel. I think it's kind of cool myself, especially when you got the mountain laurel. I mean, I can't see anything. I can't see anything to my right. I can't see anything to my left. I mean, that's it. All you can see is the tunnel ahead of you, the trail. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so I don't know how people couldn't like this. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, obviously, huh? All right, well, let's move on. Yep, still doing the same thing. And it's not getting old, trust me. I could do this for days. Hey, yeah. Oh yeah, there is still snow up here in these mountains. Not much. There will be tomorrow. But yeah, some ice too. I had some ice on the rocks back there a bit. Wasn't bad. Just had to watch your footing. All right, there's another few minutes. what it's like walking to Bird Knob. So you can see when I came out to the meadow there, yeah, so you want to hang to the left. Trail comes down the hill from there. It comes down to this fire road. Nice little meadow. I'm sure this looks pretty in the springtime. Yeah. So we're gonna move on. There's one blaze there. But this is pretty much what you see. And apparently this is the way down to Emerald Pond. So let's go explore. It's a little bit more open now. You know, we ain't got the green tunnel near as much. Some nice easy walking. And guess what? We're beyond the halfway point. I haven't even stopped to eat yet. So we're gonna be doing that at the pond, I think. All right, get back to you. Pretty cool view, a couple of towers there up on top of the mountain adjacent to us. Yeah, so this is pretty much the view we got here. Nice one. And it's significantly warmer. This R1's coming off at lunch for sure. There we are walking up to the Emerald Pond. And as you can see, or maybe not, it's green. That's Emerald Pond. I understand this is spring fed. And it looks like it. The water is crystal clear. We'll get up close to it here in a minute. But you can see, even in this clip, how clear that water is. Yeah, because you're looking at the bottom there. There's nothing sitting on the top. A little soggy. Check out how clear that water is. I'll bet you in the summertime, this is like heaven. Yes, indeed. Very nice. Worth the hike. Yeah, definitely worth the hike. And a good place to have some lunch. In fact, dang, I wish I could get around. I see that there's a trail over here, but I might have to do some wading to get there. Well, we got the tree there. Let's try it. All right, I'll get back. Oh, check that out. Not the best camping spot, but you could do it. Yep, fire ring and all. Yeah, this is, got my back to Emerald Pond. So, there you go. Yeah, and we crossed. Let me come on backtrack a little bit. I've been chasing a couple of hikers all morning. They're coming up on me now too. So, yeah, we want to cross here. Not too bad. Look how clear that water is. Let's take a walk around. Might just as well, right? It's a beautiful day for it. I gotta get this phone on a charger too. I see some spots over here where I might just have to sit down and take a little lunch. It's got to be pretty deep. I can't see the bottom here. Well, right up along the shoreline, but yeah. Some more rocks. I'm liking it. See the lichen? Oh, look at this. I knew there was a place to sit down and have some lunch. Dang. And look how clear this is. Look how clear that water is. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot for lunch. All right, I'll get back to you. All right, so I'm looking back at where I came from. Where I took the left to go on into Emerald Pond, You got to turn around and backtrack, come back to the main road or the main fire road or whatever kind of road it is, and you're going to take a left when you hit it. And that'll take you to this gate, not too far, maybe 200 yards. So yeah, you're going to come on up to this first gate and you're going to take a left and you got an up, although albeit on a nice dirt road. So far that's what we have, and we're about 4.5 miles into it. I did stop and take a nice lunch at Emerald Pond and it was so enjoyable. So get back to you. So I said it wasn't too bad of an up. You never know how much of an up it is until you turn around and look back. Yeah, it's an up. You can tell by my breathing too, I'm sure. And we ain't done yet. We're still going. Yep. All right, I'll get back to you. So when you get to the top of that road climb, you'll find another road barrier. Go around it and just keep going straight and put you on this trail here. It's back onto the Massanutten trailhead. You can see the orange blaze right here in this tree. So fairly flat terrain now. Not much hill. A little bit, but not much. So I think that will do it for the climbing today. We'll see. And I'll get back to you. All right. So we've been relegated to the green tunnel again. Coming back to the main line. We're just about done with the loop. Somewhere around 5.5, I guess. Something like that. But as you can see, coming right on back to where we were earlier. We get back to the view spots and then we go downhill from there. All the rocks and stuff again. I'm liking it. So in the reviews, I saw that I have a number of anthills. Yeah, this is like the third one I passed this size. Yeah, that thing's huge. I wouldn't want to be doing that in the summertime. Okay, I heard people say, many hikers say, if you're not making mistakes, you ain't hiking. Well, I made my mistake today. As you remember, right, I started out going down this trail here, down the Discovery Trail. And I kept going. I got down to the end and came down to like a pipe stem. Stopped. No trail, nothing to be found. I thought, what the heck? So luckily I saw a few people going on the trail off to my right, and I thought, oh, okay. So I bushwhacked it straight up the freaking mountain. But remember this sign? Well, somehow I managed to miss that trail. So for those of you that are planning to do a Bird Knob trail hike from the Massanutten, the old Massanutten Visitor Center, when you get to this sign, look hard right, and there you go. Just to the right of the wooden sign, that's your trail. That'll take you up. All right, folks, it was a good day, and we'll talk to you later.